Ooh, I tell you what, it's hot in here. I need to go set my new thermostat. It's programmable. I'm going to show you how to do that, how to set the cool, the heat, the different functions on there. It's not that hard. Come and go with me. I'll show you how to do it. All right, before we program the thermostat, I want to show you a few things in the AC closet. First off, you see the way it is now with nothing around the sides? You've got an extra air filter in here. That's the only thing you should put in there. Don't store your old clothes, your Christmas decorations, nothing. Leave this open the way it is. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're going to notice some paperwork in here. There's some technical information for the AC tech. If there's ever a problem and needs to repair it, this will help them out. Leave it in here, and that's it. All right, you have an air filter in here. Now, of course, the system is off. You don't want it running, or it'll be under the air will be flowing through it. Your air filter is down here. Here's your little door. Slide those tabs in. Pull the door off. There's your air filter. All right, just work it out. Slide that out. When it's time to be changed, it'll be hard to see through it. You're going to see all the dust and dirt on the inside. All right, you can see your size right there. Replace it with the same size. It's easy to read. There it is. You're going to find the same thing in the store. When you're going to put the new one back in, look for the arrow. There's an airflow. This has reinforcement on one side. If you put it the wrong way, it's going to bulge out into the machine. It's not going to work well. It's going to be hard to get out. So pay attention to that. You have your new one. Slide it back into place. Make sure it goes all the way down in there. Put the door back on. Push your tabs over. There you go. It's closed up. All right, now we can go ahead and set the thermostat. All right, now I'm going to show you how the thermostat functions. All right, let's take a closer look at your thermostat. First off, let's take a look at the controls on here. You'll see over here you have this little slide switch. Right now it's set to off. You slide it to the left, you're set to your cool, your AC system. Slide it to your right, you're going to see the heat. You slide it all the way to your far right, that's the emergency heat. And that's if you have a cold morning and you want to turn on that. There's a heating strip inside the air handler, and that'll turn on to give you a little bit warmer air. That also turns on when the system is going through a defrost cycle. And at the beginning of the season, like the first time you use it, you may smell a little bit of burn on that. That's from a little bit of dust on the coils. That's nothing to be concerned about. After the first couple cycles, it'll burn itself off. Over here is a program button. You're going to use that to set your own custom program for your thermostat. It'll turn it on and off at the times you desire. The hold, this will override the program for a certain temperature if you want to keep it at that. Return, that you use that button when you're in the program stage. And if you need to go back a step, that'll keep you from having to go all the way back around through the whole setup process. Daytime is exactly what it says. You set up your day and time. Over here, the fan switch, you normally leave that to auto. That turns on when your cool or your heat system's on, and that'll only turn on when your AC or your heat turn on. If you want your fan to run continuously just to get some fresh air in the house, you can turn it to the on, but it will not turn off until you switch it back to auto. Over here, your up and down arrow keys, you're going to use that to set your temperature. You're also going to use it to set your program and your daytime. All right, before you do any programming on your thermostat, it's important to set your day and time. Hit that, you see the hours are flashing, go through your hours, and make sure you have your AM and PM set correctly with your hours. Press day and time again, you'll see your minutes flashing. Set your minutes to the correct minutes. Press day and time again, you'll see your day flashing. Set that to the correct day. Press day and time again, and that'll bring you back to your normal screen. All right, now to set your program. First, select the mode you want. We'll switch over to cool just for demonstration. To begin with, this is on a 5-2 system, which means 5 work days and 2 weekends. And there's a 4-event schedule on here, which means it'll be a morning event, a daytime event, an evening event, and a night event. When you press program, you're going to see your morning event come up, and you see the days of the week because we're in the 5 portion of the schedule, the 5 work days. You see that your hours are flashing. Set your hours to where you want it to start. Press program. That's like pressing enter. You're going to see the minutes when you want it to start. Press program again. You're going to see your temperature flash. Now set that to where you want your temperature to be. Press program again. Now it moves to the day event. Go through those steps again for your day event. Now you see your evening event. Again, go through those same steps, your time and your temperature for your evening event. Now your night event comes up. Go through those same steps again, your time and your temperature for your night event. Now you see the weekend event comes up. Do the same thing again. Go through each step, set your time and your temperature for your weekend events. Remember, there's 4 for each one. There's the morning, the day, the evening, and the night. All right, now that you've got that all set, you're going to see that flash again. All right, now it comes back to what your actual temperature is, what you have it set at, and your time. All right, now suppose you want to adjust the temperature temporarily. You just use your up and down arrow keys to set your temperature. Your system will reach that temperature, but then once it achieves that, it'll go back to your normal program. Now, if you want to keep the temperature for an extended period of time, press your hold. You see the hold symbol comes on, set your temperature, and it will stay at that temperature until you press hold again, and the temperature, you see the hold came off, and now it'll go back to your normal program. Now your program, we set it for the cool. You can do the same thing for the heat. So you can have your upper and lower temperature set, and that way it's automatic. When you're not here, you can have it so it's either warmer or cooler depending on the season, and it'll save you money. That way you're not heating or cooling the house when nobody's home. If you don't like how you set up your program, this button right here, the reset, you can go back to the factory setting, which for most people works pretty well. Take a paper clip or unfold the paper clip or a toothpick and press it gently into there, and it'll reset it to the factory settings. And that's all there is to setting up the thermostat. I have a few things to show you outside, and you'll be done. All right, out here by your AC compressor, make sure you keep it cleared from all brush and debris. Don't let anything get built up against it. Don't let the leaves pile up on there. See, it's cleared out now. Keep it that way. You see out here, you see your condensation line. When your AC is running, especially full time in the summer, you're going to see that water drip out of there. Right now it's a pretty dry day. There's not much coming out. There's a little bit. But make sure this doesn't get clogged up with anything like those mud daubers, those wasps that like to make their nest up in here sometimes. Make sure that stays cleared out. You'll see the water dripping, like I said, especially in the summertime when it's humid. It'll be pretty much a steady little stream coming out of there. Just keep that clear. Make sure it doesn't get clogged up. And if it's not dripping and it's not clogged in the summertime when it's running, you need to shut off your AC and call your AC tech, because there's probably an issue with that line not draining like that. And that's all there is to it. Now we can enjoy our cool house. All right, now that wasn't so hard, was it? Now I can enjoy my nice, cool home. Nice, cool drink. Whoops, wardrobe malfunction. Sorry about that.